Fuck. Another day in the ACJ, man. Fucking breakfast time, early as hell in the morning. I go through this shit all over again.
What's up, ugly?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, man.
He's down here and I went, what is wrong with my guy?
Yeah.
Shut up for one, but now we.
That's what I'm saying, man, you know.
What is he up to?
I wasn't up to shit, man. That shit was, you know.
I just checking on my guy.
No doubt. You know, I appreciate it, my brother. One of the good guys who work here, man. Good dude, man. Do his job, mind his business, give everybody respect. That's what it's about. Doing your eating, skating. That's it. As soon as I get done brushing my teeth, I'll show you my humble abode here in the Allegheny County Jail. The rest of my little tiny cell where I live, sleep, use the restroom, eat, do all my law work, try to prove my innocence every day and keep my sanity around this motherfucker, man. It's a hard grind and somebody gotta do it. Unfortunately, that somebody is me. Most days, this shit is like Groundhog Day for me. Some people would call it institutionalized, but I don't consider it institutionalized at all. I consider it necessary. I wake up, I do my same routine. Because I'm a prominent figure in the jail and I've been here for almost 8 years, get a lot of respect, got a lot of responsibility to the other men to help them out. So this tiny cell doubles as my office, so to speak. And once I display for you all the paperwork and the way it's set up, you'll understand why. If I got an excuse the disarray of the area, I haven't taken the opportunity to clean it up yet, straighten it up. It's so small that everything has to be done within the confines of a tiny cell, a tiny space. Rufus Trace just came. One of my mans delivered it. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm sure it's not good. It's never good. It's never right, but I want to display it for the world as a surprise. Tell me what we get, y'all. Oh, well, doesn't seem to be that bad today, although it's the same almost every day. But we have a portion of oatmeal, a portion of bland string potatoes, and a biscuit with a scoop of syrup. I'll bring it to the camera so you can see it more clearly. Hopefully it will display it without me spilling syrup everywhere. You see that? Not very nutritious, not very tasteful. However, it's a meal, so we deal with it. Okay. This is my humble abode. What you're about to witness here is a complete view of my cell area. First, we have the front door right behind me. That's the cell door. As you can see, I have the window cover up for safety and security purposes while I'm recording with my hidden camera. That's my sink. That's my toilet. This is my desk area. As you can see, I have my state-issued laptop here, in which I do mostly all of my work on, about my case, about other people's cases, and different clients that I have that need assistance in society. I also assist them with different legal endeavors and education for educational purposes. Here we have the other side, and I'll display for you my bed area. Yes, it is on the floor. It is by the toilet, and it is inhumane. However, because my bunk area doubles as an office shelf, I have no choice but to sleep on the floor. That's the top bunk. It's all the paperwork on it. And that's the bottom bunk with all of the paperwork on it. That paperwork consists of almost 8 years worth of documents which have been compiled about the several and numerous criminal cases and allegations made against me that I've been desperately trying to prove my innocence and expose for quite some time. Previous to being on this unit, I spent 4 years in solitary confinement on Unit 80, which is the segregation unit, and now I'm on Unit 4E in Cell 103. I've been here approximately 2 months right now, and I have to say it's a bit different than solitary confinement how could I express this? Big cell, little cell. Fucked up everywhere. I'm in jail. What can I say? This is where they want me at. This is what they want me to have to go through. I'm an innocent man. I know I'm innocent. The evidence proves that I'm innocent. But again, what can you do when you're fighting a well-oiled machine in a system where they have all the tools, all the rules, and all of the cards to play? Sad but true. So, what we're going to do this morning is I'm going to get fully dressed and step out on the unit, make my presence known, set the tone for the day, talk to a few of the individuals who are also inmates and clients of mine, use my global tail-link tablet to check my messaging and communicate with some individuals in society who are signed up as my contacts. And then I'm going to come back in the cell and get started with displaying some of the evidence in my case and making some videos to display for society. So, if you would pardon me for a second, I'll be back in a flash. Hey, T, let me out one time, bro. So, this morning, I woke up and got situated a little bit. I'm about to clean up a little bit. And I started recording a little something as far as this, regular shit, just being humble and letting the world see how it goes and shit like that. But what I want to do today is I want to pick and choose at least a couple of the inmates. Just a couple, somebody who's trustworthy, somebody who can keep their mouth shut. Sure. And do interviews with them today as far as whatever they need to talk about and get off their chest about their situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not about their case, if it's about something that they went through in here that wasn't right or something like that, because I don't want to just display for the world only my case and only my situation and what's going on with me, but I want to show that this is a conglomerate effort by the system down here to do that to everybody, and a lot of people is facing the same shit that I'm facing. So,
and how crooked this shit really is, and how so many niggas have the same story that this motherfucking Commonwealth in this Allegheny County getting fucking crazy.
right.
That's really crazy. I was thinking about, he got a wild bull joint, and I'm sure you can speak it, but I don't know, some motherfuckers, I don't know. And he must way out too, so that's good too.
Yeah.
I think he took it big about to take a picture and shit. But he definitely way out there.
Okay.
He got a wild state. He got a super wild state.
Yeah, but we need to get that on film and let that go, because what I'm gonna do is when the shit hits the fan and this shit gets released, I don't want to just post it just to be released. I want to give it to somebody who's really gonna do something about it,
On some real advocacy shit. On some real reform shit.
Right.
Them put it in the eyes of the motherfuckers they need to, and then something happen after that. Then something happen after that. Not just, oh shit, that's wild.
Right.
Nah, there's some changes coming behind this shit. Yeah, I feel you.
So that's where I'm at with it. And I'm looking at it like, well, what better way to do that than to put it before the world on such a broad platform that you have people like Curtis 50 Cent Jackson or G Unit Productions or these are the type of brothers that done been through the struggle.
Literally.
See what I'm saying? So
Sure.
they're the type of brothers that I want to reach out to and say, yo, bro, check me out. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for, any type of monetary or materialistic gain. I'm asking for you to use your media power, use your star power to expose this so that we can get the right people to at least come in and save us. Look at our situations and see what's happening. Because I'm the first to admit, I believe in justice and I don't believe in a lawless society. So I believe that when you do some shit and you get caught up for doing some shit, that there is a penalty to pay.
Sure.
But I believe that there are rules to follow in penalizing people, and you can't just break all the rules and do what the fuck you want just to get convictions out of people when you don't have the evidence to support no convictions.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. So, I wanted to pull your coat because you're one of the many brothers, well, one of the few brothers, but many brothers that are in here that I actually respect their mind and respect how they move. So I wanted to bring you in the fold and say, let's get something smacking for the day and figure out what we can get together.
You can't trust everybody with the in camera.
Right.
And then niggas will be so, and sometimes they'll be niggas just so geeked up for what we got going on. They get a little too boisterous with that. Yeah, niggas changing shit, isn't that? And that'll get to the wrong ear and the motherfucker.
Right. We can't get it shut down.
Yeah, not, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least not
Ever,
before
honestly, not, I don't ever.
Right.
Fuck before. I don't ever. I want us to get our some shit down. Like, I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, under pussy. Nah. Yeah, a million views already. Yeah, fuck it. Take me up top.
5 million people already saw it now, motherfucker. You can put me in the hole for the rest of my life.
About to be out, put me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna make something happen. We gonna put it there. I'm about to put something together right now. I'm trying to. You getting that?
Not really. I got
There's some crazy joints on here.
yeah.
There's some crazy joints on here.
Yeah, I got a few individuals that I'm thinking about, but the ones that I'm thinking about, they really don't have crazy joints.
Yeah.
The people that have the crazy joints, I'm not sure how far they'll keep their mouth shut when it comes down to them getting on a phone line and saying, yeah,
That's the shit.
All right, cause I'm doing this, or you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm worried about. They be like, oh damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that. The little subtle. Oh, did you? Oh, did I? What he said? Don't do that on the gate.
Yeah.
Ew, what? Yeah, we can't.
Shit like that.
Yeah, little subtle shit that'll fucking fry us, and that you're not even really peeping it. You're putting us right in super high grease.
Right.
Not that's what we nigga.
So we gotta definitely keep in mind who we pick and choose. Now I think that Black Nux,
He's number one. He's number one. Look, he shouldn't even be here. He's the perfect example of prison reform. Not all fucking the book. It shouldn't be booked. And wasn't on no parole, no probation, or none of that shit. And yeah. He's first on my list. He's first on my list, especially when it comes to like real prison reform and how we gonna get some change and make some shit happen.
And how we gonna expose the systemic racism and the mistreatment of people that should never have been here in the first place, but because they were Black and caught up in a situation, they just got railroaded.
Years in.
Right.
For some shit they should have had a bond for, or shit he had a bond for, they paid his bond, and they took it back.
Put that sign up for me, please.
For no reason. For no reason.
That's what I'm saying. They took it back because they wanted the white guy out, and they wanted him in because he's the Black guy.
Clearly.
So that's all.
That was wild. And that was wild. And white dudes out there doing wild shit still out there.
That's what I'm saying. He out there, motherfucker, although it's only just an allegation, I always make sure I stipulate that this is just an allegation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But in the allegation, it's a wild allegation.
Yeah.
So
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly it is always allegedly. Because we're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. We always just throw cases on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because they damn sure throw them on us.
Exactly.
They treat us guilty until
proven innocence.
Yeah. They say one thing, but it's totally different than this motherfucker.
Exactly. So, with that being said, I think that we can work with him first today.
Yeah.
And see how that goes.
Yeah, and that's not enough.
Yeah.
But it's only going to be less than a handful, because we can't.
Yeah, we can't blow it up.
Everybody can't keep it secret.
Right.
Everybody not keep it secret. I'm about to, Here we go. I didn't perfectly do action already. I know you need already.
Yeah.
Take my bad.
That was a good friend of mine, Terrence Washington, and he has a serious situation at the ACJ where he's been here for a couple of years. He's the pod barber, and he's a real trustworthy guy, has good integrity. So, he's allowed to know that we're filming, and this podcast / documentary will be broadcast for the world to see eventually. I'm going to take a moment here to get set up with respect to some of my evidence. But before I do, I wanted to introduce you guys to a program, a company that I started called Pittsburgh's Research and Document Preparation, LLC. It's a business that I formulated in 2019 when I was in segregation in the hole. And it's basically a research and document preparation company to assist individuals who don't have the financial means to pay for attorneys, understand their situations, and have the documentation to file their own paperwork in court, and force their attorneys to adopt their legal work and litigate it on their behalf. So Pittsburgh's Research and Document Preparation, via myself, came up with an inmate legal assistance program, which I wanted to start as a pilot program for the Allegheny County Jail. And I've already pitched it to several majors and captains in hopes that they would take it to Warden Orlando Harper, which is a far shot in the fucking dark. But I still try it anyway, and we'll see what happens. But I just want to read to you what the program consists of. Inmate Legal Assistant Program. Attention ACJ residents / inmates / men and women. Buying through the pilot program instituted by Pittsburgh's Research and Document Preparation, LLC, in conjunction with the cooperation of the ACJ administration, inmates will now be able to receive discretionary legal assistance Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday on 4E. Inmates will have the assistance with understanding how to better navigate the law library services via their GTL tablets, perform searches for case laws to assist them with participating and preparing legal defenses for their cases, and receive a wealth of educational information with respect to accessing individuals and organizations to meet their legal needs. In addition, residents / inmates will be afforded an opportunity to sign up to meet one-on-one with a research specialist to confidentially discuss their legal needs and receive educational feedback. This program is a pilot program and does not confer any rights of access to any individual, resident, or inmate. The program is a privilege being provided through the volunteer services offered by Pittsburgh's Research and Document Preparation, LLC, its staff and representatives. The program is governed by all rules and regulations of the ACJ, and those who choose to participate will do so at the discretion of ACJ pod officers and the ACJ staff and administration. Mutual non-disclosure agreements for confidentiality will be provided to ensure that no information about participants' legal endeavors will be discussed to any individual, organization, law enforcement agencies, or otherwise without the express written consent of both the resident inmate and the Pittsburgh Research and Document Preparation, LLC, research specialists and/or personnel who obtained the information. Group sessions will be conducted on the above named days, evenings between 3 and 8 p.m. at the ACJ staff's discretion. All participants will be required to sign up and subject to approval. Thank you. Pittsburgh's Research and Document Preparation, LLC. Now, again, I proposed this to several majors, several captains, in hopes that they would pitch it to the warden. I've also met with the warden one time during his rounds and proposed the idea to the warden, which he said he'll look into it, but that would be something that he would have to hire staff to do, which is fine. Doesn't necessarily have to be my company that provides this particular pilot program or service for the inmates. However, it is completely necessary that the service be provided because you got all of these inmates in here, numerous inmates in here. They have not a clue how to access the law library, do case research, or provide. Yes. Huh? Yeah, no doubt. I ain't tripping. Once you said what you said, that was it for me. Because y'all respect it when I say something, so I'm gonna do the same in return. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Don't matter who's younger, who's older. None of that don't matter. You know what I mean? It's just out of mutual respect. That's all. Boys anyway. Get privilege. It doesn't understand. I'm like that.
I thought niggas good and niggas, just let shit go and niggas be.
Yeah, niggas definitely going that's why I'm glad you stepped in because that lightweight saved me and him. Everybody saved everybody because if any of us shit was gonna get bad, this shit. And I ain't looking to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm for us. I go hard for us on every level. I'm against them and come down with us.
That was he could have said like I would say to my bad, bro. We ain't been 24/7. I don't know why we said we ain't been 24/7. We all it's the gut family. It's the family. If you want to go with that, go to see. It's the family. I told him I feel people he said like I don't get into the organ. It's the family. I don't get into this eating with military. And then when we come on the block, then it's a different story.
Especially if there's a new nigga that's out there, this weird shit. You got to get it. You got to get it. You got to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But outside of that, I ain't going no unnecessary shit. You know what I'm saying? They defeat the purpose of it. More purpose.
Keeping shit. There you go. I told him, let's get a piece of it. I would like that. Definitely be scriptural. You just like, no, it's not like that. It's just not. It's just, it's just, like you said, yeah, I feel like you got the number, but sometimes you probably ain't man like I'm glad I am about. You say, no, bro, you look around, don't try to I bet that, that's all you said. It's now that got off the air, without the phone, you know what I'm saying? But the age, you're crying. You understand? You're not gonna lose anything. You should. Hopefully, you ain't I'm walking on. Sure.
Excuse me, y'all. Talking to one of the little homies about some incidents that took place yesterday that had to be resolved. That's all. But back to the pilot program. If we can get this pilot program off the ground, it would assist all of the inmates who don't know how to navigate the tablet system and do what's necessary for their cases. So it's very important to me that I at least attempt to get that pilot program underway. Without further ado, I'm going to take a quick intermission, and I'll be back to present you with some evidence about the cases and situations for America to judge. Thanks for tuning in.